Greetings everybody, I'm Cheryl Forehand from the JCA and I'm here today to teach you a mat Pilates session. Hopefully your body is feeling good, or if it's tight and needs to get some nice work and movement, this workout hopefully will make you feel better. I'm one of the group exercise and fitness instructors as well as Pilates instructors here at the JCA. So we're just going to start with a small ball today. Keep one handy, and if you don't have one, a small towel will also work. Pretty much it will be mat with a little bit of adaptation to the ball. We're going to start standing as we move our way down to a nice all fours position today. So standing at the edge of your mat, take a nice deep breath in. You're facing your long mat. Take a breath, take it all the way down. Just take a moment to let your head hang. You really want the arms to hang and you want your eyes to look between your legs. Exhale, stack up the spine. Bring those arms back up. Try not to arch the spine. Exhale, keep those ribs in check and slowly come down again. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach those arms up and we're going to come down this time. Stay down, take your hands, walk yourself out, drop your knees to all fours position. Keeping the abdominals in, keeping the back nice and straight without an arch. See if you can place your hand here and find that place. I would like you just to tuck the pelvis and untuck. As you tuck the pelvis, keep the ribs quiet. So we don't want to round here, we just want to round and activate the low abdominals and the low back muscles. Keeping your eyes on the mat, your neck is straight, your head is straight. Give me 4 more. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, lengthen to neutral. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale to neutral. 2 more. Exhale, tuck in. And last one. Exhale, tuck in. We'll come down to the forearms, then extend our legs out and lay down on the mat nicely. For a nice upper body extension wake up, take your hands out to a V. You're on the pinky side with the thumbs up. Small baby swan, slide the shoulder blades down and gently just lift and look at the top of your mat. Slowly come down. Exhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting so that breath can fill up the spine. Exhale as you come back down. 2 more. Inhale. Nice baby swans to wake up. And last one, and slide and come down. So from here, I want you just to roll over to your side, grab your ball if it's handy, lay onto your back. Place that ball between your inner thighs as we add some abdominal curls for flexion of the spine. Arms are right over the shoulders. Find that neutral spine that you did in all fours, and exhale, curl up. Look at the top of the knees, top of the ball. Avoid looking down, no pulling at the neck. Inhale, come back down. Your arms can go wherever feels comfortable as long as your ribs do not expand. Keep those ribs quiet. So if as far as your arms can go are here, then that's it. Breathe. Good. Finding a very quiet torso, waking up the abdominal line, rectus abdominis, all the way to the transverse abdominis. 2 more. Breathe. And last one. And breathe. Come down, take the ball, bring your legs up into tabletop. Place the ball between your ankles. If you prefer to leave it right there at the thigh, feel free to. We're going to leave the legs here. Give me 2 abdominal curls. Curl up. 1 more time. Exhale, curl. Now extend your legs out. And I want you to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eye gaze on the ball. If your neck is hurting, check in and make sure your ribs are pulled together so that you're lifting through the mid-back and not through the neck being pulled. Make sure that if your neck still is uncomfortable that you lay your head down and then rejoin when you're ready. So 3 more sets. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one, and hold. Take that ball out, drop the feet down one at a time. Place that ball right between the thighs. And I want those arms up to the ceiling as you lift up the spine for a nice And then I want you to articulate down, 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 one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. This is going to keep the arms out of your bridging. Just find the spine mobility right away. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, articulate down. So flat back up. And exhale, articulate down. Nice. Take that ball. Take the arms up with the ball. Take your legs out. Zip the legs together. Lift head, neck, and shoulder, and roll up. Starting with some roll-ups, we're going to use the ball just as a nice tactile to be able to stretch the foot as we come out. So feet are flexed, legs are zipped, arms in front. Tuck your pelvis. Eye gaze ahead. And breathe with control. Relax the shoulder. But there's 2 secrets to the roll-up. The breath and the eye gaze. And inhale. Now don't start your exhale yet until about here. Exhale. Eye gaze follows the ball. Reach through the toes. Nice massage on the front of the feet. Yes. Flex the feet. Come back down. Roll down. It's about control, not speed. Lift up. Exhale. Blow out the air. Watch your ball. Really connect in those low abdominals with your breath to get you up. And exhale. It's 2 full breaths. And exhale up and exhale down. And exhale. All the way up and stretch. Staying seated, we're take the legs out to a nice wide position, the width of your mat. You can use your ball for spine stretch forward, finding the nice, long, lower abdominal and back. Take the ball and place it right there around the knees. The arms are going to come up, they're going to stack. As you drop your head, notice your arms follow the spine. Hopefully they find the ball. If you don't have a ball, you can do this without the ball. And just find that nice reach. The low pelvis, the belly button to pubic bone doesn't move. It does not shift. Your low back is reaching back behind you. Exhale, stack all the way up. Flex your feet, drop your chin. Exhale, down. Get that nice spine stretch. It's all about the thoracic spine. And exhale, come all the way back up. One more time. Drop the head. Exhale. Reach it here. Hold that and play for a minute as you point and flex at the ankles. Wake up those hamstrings and calves. A nice way to get those active. Hold the flexed foot. Reach a little further and come all the way up. We're going to use the ball for saw. And if it gets confusing, just drop it and use your hands. So I'm going to have this in one hand as I circle, and I'm going to place the ball down. The back hand, palm is up, so technique is the same. Look behind you and reach. But this time we'll just reach for 3 since we have this lovely ball. We're going to lift it up. We're going to switch hands. Rotate. Look behind you and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And that ball just comes along the pinky side of the foot. 3, 2, 1, come up, switch arms, and 1, 2, 3, come up, switch the ball. One more set, reach. Gotta remember to switch the ball. And here we come, last one. And keep those feet flexed, 2 and 3, lovely. And we're gonna put the ball to the side. We're coming up for roll like a ball. Now, it's also a fun tool to use for roll like a ball, the towel, but if it's too much that you don't have space between your chest and thighs, then put it down. We're going to lift our toes, we're going to balance off the back of our sit bones, wrap our hands, and tuck tight. But don't let the tuck come from the shoulders, really relax. Eyes look at the knees, take a breath, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, roll back up. Inhale, exhale, hold it. Inhale, exhale, hold it. The body should not move. As far as coming apart, you're nice and tight. Breathe, a nice spine massage, and hold it. Drop your legs, take your hands, find your ball, and roll all the way back down. Hip mobility today. Lift up, place that ball between the waist and the tailbone. What we're going to really work on is that lumbopelvic stability. If you move your pelvis, your ball moves. So we want it as quiet as possible. Gives you some nice feedback to the brain. Palms down. Lift one leg straight up. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. And flex. Lower down. Lift that flex foot up. See if you can find that deep fascial connection from the foot to the back of your sit bones. That connection to the glutes and hamstrings. Good. One more time. And we're going to bend and place that foot down. Other side. Flex, point. Wake up the fascial connection. Then we move. 2 and flex. Lower. Then lift. And lower. Good. And lift. Breathe. And lift. One more time. Breathe. And lift. Hold it. Point. And lift the other leg up. Take a moment to find your steady pelvis. The shaking isn't bad until it quiets. If it never quiets, then we have a problem. So we want to keep breathing until it quiets down. That's your brain talking to the body to find your center. Heels together, toes apart. We're opening, we're closing. Little small opens. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Tap, 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 tap. Yes, keep that ball quiet. It's only the legs, shouldn't be the upper body doing anything. And hold, flex, open, point, come back in. Flex, inhale, open, point, come back in. Flex, inhale, open, point, come back in. One more time. Point, come back in. Parallel legs, let's go for a nice scissor walk. Finding your range. Finding wherever the legs can stay straight so those hamstrings get the maximum contraction that you have in your body today. And then we're going to go into a nice helicopter. So 2 scissors, 1, 2, circle around, 1, 2, circle around. And don't let that helicopter crash, but if it does, you can come back and practice. It's 1, 2, circle to the outside. Last one, 1, 2, circle, opening up those hip sockets and bend. Take the legs, drop one down at a time, lift up the hips. Hopefully you feel nice and open in the low back and can find neutral spine very nicely. As we get ready for the series of 5, bring both knees up into tabletop. Arms up to the ceiling, exhale, curl up. First one, single leg stretch. Take one leg out, hand to the inside below the knee, outside above the ankle. Look at your foot and switch. Breathe. Three, 2, last set, knees in, stay up. Keep the upper body very quiet, hands to the outside of the shins. You're going to extend the legs, extend the arms. Exhale, circle around without dropping the upper body. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one and hold. One leg up, one leg out. Grab behind the calf or the thigh, your call. But if your knees bend, grab behind the thighs. Pulse for 2 and switch. 2. Keep the upper body lifted. Imagine your nose is trying to reach your knees. One more set. Knees in and slowly come all the way down. Drop your feet quietly, hands down, and just turn your head side to side. A nice, just return to release at the neck before we do the last 2. Take your hands now, thread your fingers. Thumbs support the neck. Find your base of your skull. Elbows in where you can see them and lift your legs up one at a time. Give me an abdominal curl here, and I want the head to get heavy. Curl up a little more using the ribs, not the neck. The neck stays behind. Find those deep abdominals, let those lower legs relax. Take a breath and let those legs lower. Exhale, pull up.
Your head is fully supported if you are not letting the neck pull forward. Let the neck and head relax. Just lift through the ribs. Breathe. One more. Extend. Lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more time. Keep that upper body lifted. Head relaxed. Bend the knees. Open for crisscross. Inside shoulder towards that knee. Take one leg out. Switch. Breathe. And breathe. Make sure you're breathing through your movement today. Two more sets. Last set. And come in, drop your feet down, and slowly relax. Take your legs all the way out, arms up to the ceiling. Transition into a lovely roll-up. Flex the feet. Breathe, breathe, breathe all the way through slowly. Remember, no momentum. Grab your toes and relax. Good. We're going to do today for the sideline, it's a quick kneeling series. So we're going to do kneeling leg sideline. I guess sideline on the knees, right? So we're going to take our arms, our knees here, arms out to the side, and we're going to tip over. Good. Take one leg out. Now this hand will eventually need to be right underneath the shoulder. If you need to come down onto a block, yoga block, you might need that, or a towel is perfectly fine. Take this hand behind the head. Notice my elbow to wrist alignment should be pretty straight at an angle, okay? Lift, flex, and point. Breathe. One more, hold the flex. I want you to kick forward and then slowly point and kick back. We're just gonna do single kicks, one at a time, keeping from the hips to the head quiet. Your eye gaze should be straight ahead, not looking up or down. Last one, we're gonna hold it and we're gonna circle, circle, circle. Oh yes, now if you can't get very high, then stay low, it's okay, reverse. Breathe, 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 two more, breathe, breathe, and slowly come out. Arms out and gently push yourself up. From here, let's do a nice thigh stretch. So take that ball, place it between your thighs, and arms out in front. We're gonna lean straight back. Come back. So from the side, inhale, exhale. One line from knee to top of the head. Inhale back. Exhale, stretch those quads. One more time, come up. Take that ball, put it to the side. We now have to go to sideline in that direction, kneeling, arms up. Take that knee, reach over, tip over, toe. Find the place where your shoulder and wrist will be in alignment. Hand, lift, flex, point, flex, point. I hope you feel those abductors back there. And breathe, because I do. And breathe, and hold the flex. One single kick, one point back. You might find one side different than the other. Try to be mindful of that and let your body find balance. One more time. Hold it back. Small circles. Circle. Remember, you can drop the leg lower if you need. And reverse. Check your eye gaze. Are you looking straight ahead? Keep the breath going. Last one, and drop. And come all the way down to all fours again. So from here, a little planking work, right? So wrist, shoulders. We started here with those abdominal tucks, and we want to find that neutral spine. Be cognizant that you're not arching in all fours, but pulling those abdominals in for a flat back. Take one leg straight out, take the other one out for a nice plank. Eye gaze just ahead of your fingers. Find length. Beautiful, find length. Drop those hips, maybe just a little more. Breathe. Find the deep breath and feel how your abdominals contract. Take a knee down, take a knee down, come back to a child's pose. We're gonna do one more set of those. Come back up, take a leg, take a leg. Breathe. Finding the straight spine, finding the breath, finding the
abdominal connection and wrap to your back. And last one. Lift the tailbone up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. One more time, lift up. Now from here, we're going to do a little arabesque. The head stays centered to the shoulders. Take one leg out. Don't worry about how high. Some of you are going to go higher than me and some lower. That's okay. Turn out the femur and lift. If you can drop that back heel down, great. Don't look under your armpit. I want you looking straight ahead. The rotation is at the hip, not the upper body. And lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. One more time. Come in, heels down. Lift both heels, lower. We get ready to transition to the other side. I don't know about you, but I've broken a little sweat. Reposition, take that other leg out, turn it out. Remember, head stays between the arms. Look up, rotate the hip only, and down, and lift, down, and lift, down. Last one, find the other heel down to get a deep, deep stretch. Come all the way down and walk yourself all the way in. Drop the head. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Ooh, roll those shoulder blades down. Let's do one more roll down, arms up. Think about your head staying in between the arms as you slowly dive over. Finding the place where the arms hang. Rotate both arms, not the hips or legs, over to one side. And reach over to another side. You can grab that foot if you like. Let your head relax. Come back to the center. Slowly, slowly come back up. Finishing with some standing and arms and breath. We're going to finish with a nice Pilates V, which is your feet turned out, hips turned out, and no more than a fist width between the big toes in that turnout V. Take a breath, lift up, palms out. Sometimes I refer to that turnout as if it's a tiny piece of pizza. Breathe. And breathe, and I mean tiny, okay? May not be your tiny, but tiny. And open. Take both arms up. I want you to lift one arm and the other. Now, while you're doing this, maintain this connection at the rib cage, so there's no arching happening. You're just letting your arms move with the scapular-thoracic joint. Breathe. Now, we're going to come out and switch. And switch, and switch, and switch, and come back in. A little circle, so bring them around. Again, keep in mind, the ribs stay quiet as you simply circle the arms and find the shoulder blades nice and quiet. And reverse. This is great to get our upper back mobile, work our scapular depressors for posture. That's your middle and lower trapezius. And last one, take your hands, reach up. Can you keep those ribs together? Reach over to one side. Come back. If this is too much on your shoulders, give me just a single. If that's too much on your shoulders, take your hand behind your head. Lots of options. The goal is to get into the lateral side of your body, armpit to the foot. Good. Taking just a nice breath, let those knees relax, let some swinging action happen. Let that spinal fluid just get nice, kind of let everything get loosey-goosey so that we can come back and find our center of gravity nicely where we began. I hope that you guys feel a little bit more open, at least from when we started. Take a nice deep breath in to finish. Palms are going to go out. Have a lovely week. Stay safe, stay well, and until next week, I'll see you then.